no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Well, it's the middle of winter, the holidays are over, and the weather is unpredictable. Isn't there anything to look forward to? You bet there is! Cash Blast from your Nebraska Lottery is back! Until April 1st, buy a 2x2 ticket and enter the voucher number online for a chance to win one of 7 weekly drawings for $5,000 or $500. And if your voucher is from a 7-day draw ticket, your prize is doubled. Hey, there's nothing like a little green to cure the winter blues. 2x2 top prize odds, 1 in 105,000.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, personal banking like you remember.
Hi, this is Chris Elgert, loan originator at Lincoln Federal. I know that buying a home is one of the most important decisions a person will make in their lifetime. That's why you need an experienced loan professional to explain all the options available, to answer all your questions, and to make the home buying process a rewarding experience. Talk with me and discover why Lincoln Federal is personal banking like you remember. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Attention Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join us and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard, guard the good life.
This is a presentation of the Nebraska State High School Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. State basketball broadcasts are presented by Next Ag Appraisal and Realty, Sandhills Global, Doane University, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Wingstop, Acres, High Electric, Eustis Body Shop, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, Roofing Service Company, Union Bank and Trust, Lincoln Family Chiropractic, and DOT Highway Safety Office, Jimmy John's, Members Owned Credit Union, Nebraska Army National Guard, Hamilton Telecommunications, and the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainert and Jay Foreman.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena as we are ready to get going with our second and final session of the day. 3 more games to go in our state tournament coverage as we turn our attention to Class C2 action, and it features a team that had a pretty big upset earlier this week on Thursday morning. It's the 8th seed Archbishop Bergan Knights going up against the Cross County Cougars. Cross County comes in as the 3 seed. They were able to knock off West Holt in the semifinals, while Archbishop Bergan defeated 24-1 overall Freeman, the number 1 seed Freeman Falcons, in the quarterfinal matchup, 51-49 back on Thursday morning. They followed that up with a win over 4 seed Summerland, and that is how they got to today's finals. So, Jay, not only did they upset the number 1 seed, they also upsetted the number 4 seed in the semis.
Yeah, I think obviously when you get down to C2, I would say the lack of proximity leads to intensity, and obviously I think Archbishop Bergan is known for their football prowess, but on the basketball court, they've shown some prowess as well. So it wasn't a fluke. You know, you generally, when you upset the 1 seed, you're like, all right, they'll lose the next round. No, they are here for real. And I think the matchup problems that they pose is led and started with Gavin Baker. He's 6'6" forward, junior forward, averaging pretty much 20 and 9. And he's been pretty consistent all year. And then everybody else, as you see him, they're just spot-up shooters off of him. Whereas look at Cross County is more of a complementary style of basketball. So how they deal with him inside and then their shooters is going to make or break whoever does it best this afternoon.
I mean, we saw history made earlier with Papillion La Vista South winning their first title in school history. We could see it today with Cross County winning their first title in school history. They've been to the state tournament 2 times, has never won a state championship. It's their first appearance in a state tournament final as well for the Cross County Cougars, who come in with a 26-2 record. They're led offensively by Wyatt Hangelfeld. Hangelfeld averages just over 10 points a game. You look up and down the roster, incredibly balanced.
Yeah, really, really balanced. And so that's going to put a lot of pressure on Bergan to play defense. And that, I think, when you get into a big game and never done it before, I'd like to think Coach Blex thinks that, you know what, we're going to have one of our, not just 5 guys as the starter. He has 7 guys that can average close to 8 points or more. So somebody will step up. And so the team effort is what got them here. And they've been pretty consistent all year with 2 losses. And so they look to get off. For when you've never done it before, never been in this type of environment, you have to start fast.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we will have starting lineups and tip-off here ahead of the Class C2 state championship game. Nick Sander, Jay Foreman with you. Harrison Arms back in our 93.7 The Ticket Studios. We'll talk to you in a few minutes with tip-off and starting lineups right here from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena ahead of the Class C2 state championship game. We've seen 3 champions crowned in D1, C1, and Class A. In D1, Johnson Brock was able to take the crown. In C1, Ashland Greenwood, the 5 seed, was victorious. In Class A, we had a thriller between Papillion La Vista South and the West Side. And here, it's Archbishop Bergan, the 8 seed, going up against the 3-seeded Cross County Cougars. Let's get you rolling with starting lineups first. For the 8 seed, the lower seed in this matchup, the Archbishop Bergan Knights, 18-9 on the year. They're led by head coach Ryan Molnaric. 18th trip to the state tournament. Haven't been here, though, since 2019, and it's their first appearance in a state championship game since 2019 when they were runner-up in that year. They haven't won a title since 2014 either. Their starting lineup for head coach Ryan Molnaric. Number 0, a 6'1 sophomore guard averaging 9 a game, Trey Mooney. Number 3, a 6'1 sophomore guard, Cale Sheets. Number 5, a 6'2 sophomore guard, Gavin Dean. Number 15, a 6'1 sophomore forward, Trent Molnaric. And number 42, a 6'6 junior forward, Gavin Baker. Jay Foreman, let me ask you this. What do we see about the similarities there? Sophomore, junior.
Yeah, you know, when you have a really good class, I mean, to get here, you got to have a couple classes together. Just so happens for them is the younger ones. And so you got to expect you're going to have them back for the next couple years. But the continuity and the efficiency that they're able to play with because they've been with each other since they're little kids is going to show up today.
There's not a single senior on the Archbishop Bergan roster.
Right.
Not one starting, not one on the bench, not a single senior on the Bergan roster. For the Cross County Cougars, 26-2 on the year. They're led by head coach Jimmy Blex. State tournament appearance number 2 for the Cross County Cougars here in 2024. They were here last year. Now they're here this year. That's their only 2 appearances in school history. The starting 5 for the 26-2 overall Cross County Cougars. Number 12, Thatcher Hansen. Number 15, Sawyer Anderson. Number 20, Brock Allen. Number 24, a 6'3 senior guard, Langdon Arbuck. And number 32, a 6'6 senior forward, Wyatt Hangelfelt. Hangelfelt leads the team in scoring at 10.5 per game, 6.5 rebounds per contest as well. You look at that lineup on the contrary to what we just talked about with Bergan. Thatcher Hansen's a senior, Brock Allen's a senior, Arbuck's a senior, Hangelfelt's a senior, and Sawyer Anderson is a junior. So you're talking about 1 junior and 4 seniors for Cross County, 4 sophomores and 1 junior for Bergan. A little bit of a difference in the roster construction.
Yeah, you'd think Cross County has the advantage just because of, older players by a significant amount. But Bergan Catholic, I always going to say this, they don't know what they don't know. And I think right now for both teams, I think for Cross County especially, you have to start fast. I think they have the size advantage and maturity advantage. Obviously, when Hangenfeld and Brock Allen are be able to pretty much give Gavin Baker some problems. And I think the older players on the wings are going to look to try to start fast against the younger and more quick and agile Bergan Catholic lineup on the other side.
Yeah, these 2 teams have not played each other this year. For Cross County, only 2 losses on the entire year. They lost to Central City back early in the season, and then Cozad. Cozad was a team that made the state tournament as well in their respective class. of, I believe, C1 that is, and Cozad. So not a horrible loss there for the Cross County Cougars. One interesting piece is one of the assistant coaches for Cross County, Shatrice White, played college basketball for the University of Illinois. She's from Shelby, Nebraska.
Yeah, she's going to give them a little bit of a championship mentality, and obviously going to the big time and playing at the University of Illinois. But that's why they're part of it here. You got to have a good staff. It's not just the players, it's the head coach, the staff, and obviously the support system on both ends. And so right now, this is a big stage for both teams, right? Big court, a ton of people here. I imagine half of Fremont's here, and I'm not sure where Cross County is, but they definitely are representing. This is a great thing about the state tournament.
It's in the Rising City area. You ever been to Rising City?
I don't know where that's at either. But
we're having a similar conversation to Dorchester last week.
Okay, but do you have any family in Rising?
I do not.
But I'm going to tell you what's rising.
You know what? I better not say that.
You know what's rising?
What's that?
This intensity in here.
There is. As I'm sure this place will continue to fill up as the tip is won and controlled by Bergan. It'll continue to fill up as Class B comes up at 6:15 later on this evening between Scott and Scotts Bluff. All right, we're underway. Bergan with the basketball on the left side. It's Trent Molnaric. Molnaric now top of the key to Trey Mooney. Now back to Molnaric. Molnaric at the free throw line. Spinning in the lane. Might have gotten away with a couple extra steps there. Misses the layup. Puts it back up and in on the attempt by Kale Sheets.
Yeah, big time follow up there by Sheets. Kind of a little bit of a volleyball action there. Nerves are out of their system early.
How much also of it is you're the 8 seed continuing to try to continue this storyline of an 8 seed winning a championship?
A little bit, but you know what, Nick? I think, with Bergan Catholic, just judging from how dominant they've been at times in football, I just think that they just said, you know what, we're an 8 seed, but we're really not. And that's what led them to the first round upset. And then obviously I call it doubling down to get to the championship. Yep. And so, in the first couple possessions with the, 4 sophomores and a junior, they definitely don't look nervous. They look excited to play.
7:15 to go, first quarter. Nick Sandert, Jay Foreman with you. Harrison Arns back in our 93.7 The Ticket Studios. A jump shot on the way, no good by Cross County. And we're heading the other way with the Bergan squad. Bergan on the year is
18 and
there
6,
you go.
20
18 and 9. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. The Knights. As I lost my page in my book. Here we go. Top of the key on the right side with it is Bergan. Bergan at the top of the key. Working is Mooney. Mooney in the lane. Left-handed finish. Unable to get it to fall. And it's rebounded by the Cross County Cougars.
Yeah, good little high pick and roll. Tight drive there by Mooney. I'm okay with him missing that. The young man wanted to get the party started early.
On the left side, a 3-point shot on the way by Hanson. It's a little too strong and one and done. Good job by Bergan so far, cleaning the glass. Here on the left side for Archbishop Bergan, it's Dean. Dean to Sheets. Back to Dean. Here's Bergan on offense as it's back up to Mooney. Mooney now with the basketball, passes it. Good size on the floor, and this gentleman, Baker, working for Bergan. Bergan on the block. It's Baker.
A little old school Kevin McHale. Reverse pivot, jump hook. Man, that was a pretty sweet move, man, for the young sophomore. Or actually the junior.
The junior, 6'6". The junior, the lone junior out there for Bergan. The rest are sophomores in the lane. Here it is Anderson working. His shot is blocked by Bergan and Mooney. Up the floor we go with Molnaric. Molnaric in the lane. He gets bumped. No whistle. Kicks it out to Sheets, who fires the 3. And Archbishop Bergan is up 7-0.
Yeah, you know what? The young guys are coming out of here playing. The one thing I always check, Nick, early in the game, any offensive rebounds given up, Bergan is boxing out hard.
Here on the right side, it's Cross County with the basketball in the lane. Working, it's Arbuckle. Arbuck unable to get the layup to go. And with 5:21 to go, Cross County still looking for their first points in this one. Here on the left side, Mooney. Mooney, spin move in the lane. Great hesitation, great patience. He couldn't get the floater to go, and it's rebounded by the Cougars.
Yeah, I think Mooney has a little bit of spice to his game. I like the activity of the young man. It hasn't fallen yet, but I like being the offset there to Baker.
Yeah, on the near side now with it is Arbuck. Left side, working Anderson for the Cross County Cougars. On the far corner, down low on the block, great steal by the Cross County Cougar post player. He kicks it out, 3 ball, just a tad strong, and the rebound is grabbed out of the air by number 3. That's Kale Sheets for Archbishop Bergan.
Yeah, it seems like Bergan is playing at a faster pace. Really good job of one and done on the defensive end. Really taking the life out of Cross County right now.
Here comes Bergan up 7-0, down low in the lane. It's good by Baker with the foul, and Baker's going to the line to shoot one more for Archbishop Bergan.
Yeah, really good steal there by the big junior. It really held his space. I really like one of the big things I like. I like the trajectory and the loft on the pass, but even better, the catch by the Baker kept it above his head. Is now a chance for a 3-point play. Really, I'm telling you, Bergan Catholic came out actually how I thought Cross County would come out, and it's been a landslide so far.
9-0, no good on the free throw attempt, and it's rebounded by Cross County. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. 9-0, Bergan with the lead in the lane, and Cross County's on the board on a nice take to the rim by Hansen.
Good job by Hansen. He the first time he really had the ball. Good take there, right down the middle of the lane.
Here on the right side with it is Sheets. Sheets now to Molnaric at the top of the key, gives to Baker just inside the perimeter. Baker, left side, Molnaric. Molnaric with the basketball at the right elbow, kicks it out. Now to Dean. Dean to Baker. Baker now to Sheets, or rather Mooney, as he's stuck in the fingernail. He gives it now left side to Baker. Baker backing down the smaller defender. His pass cross court taken away as it's ripped out of the air by Hansen for Cross County. An outlet pass up the floor to Arbuck. In the lane, the floater no good, but we have a foul on the floor charged to Bergan. And so that will take us to a timeout on the floor as well. 3:47 to go in the first quarter. Your score 9-2. Bergan out in front of Cross County. We'll come back in 90 seconds right here on 93.7 The Ticket.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take Dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Hello? Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back here at Pinnacle Bank Arena, we have a whistle and a foul down low, charged to Bergan here with 3:39 to go in the first quarter. Foul goes on Gavin Baker.
Yeah, that's their best chance for Cross County to really take a hold of this momentum, is try to get Big Baker in foul trouble. But ultimately, the young sophomores have really stepped up. You got to think Mooney is really pushing the pace. Sheets is following suit as well.
Here on the left side, it's Anderson, or rather, this is Hansen with the basketball. He tried to get it to Anderson, and it's taken away in the lane. Mooney, the layup is good in transition.
That's a good finish there. He's about 6'1", long and gangly. Got in the passing lane. Good finish there. He's excited about that.
Here on the right side, it's Anderson. Anderson with the basketball, now down low. A defender fell down in the lane. We have a jump ball as the call, and the possession arrow gives it to Bergan.
Yeah, Mooney was getting beat up there by the senior. He tried to go in there with Hangfeld, and he was taking a beating, but he knew it was worth it. He called the jump ball. Now the possession's back to Bergan. And the head coach of Bergan is trying to find out, what does he got to do to get a foul on that. But I think it's a good job there by Mooney. He got caught in a bad position on the switch against a really big, strong, older player. It was survive, and he was thinking that he was going to foul on the attempt, but he did a good job of causing the jump ball.
It is 11-2. Bergan out in front of Cross County here early on. 3:03 to go in the first quarter. Nick Sander, Jay Foreman with you on the left side with it. Nelson is into the game for Archbishop Bergan. He has it on the right side, now gives it. Three-pointer on the way. Cale Sheets just grazed the front rim, and the rebound doinks around a couple of times, around a couple of bodies, and finally hauled in by Anderson of Cross County. Here comes the Cougars. Cougars in the lane. Anderson takes it to the rack and scores with the right hand.
Yeah, last two possessions came up big for the Cougars. Just taking down the middle of the lane and attacking Mooney on defense.
Here is Mooney on offense now. Gives it to Nelson. Wide open three. Missed it badly. Might have been too open on that play, Jay Foreman.
A little hesitation there.
Yeah.
Little nerves right there, but you know what? He's got to get it back on defense.
On the right side, Hanson with it for Cross County, trailing 11-4 to Bergan. 2:14 to play opening quarter. They pass it left side, three-pointer on the way, and Cross County starting to settle in.
There you go. You talked about the spread out attack that's going to put a lot of pressure on you on defense. 33, Schaefer, big shot from the corner.
Here, top of the key, Gavin Baker. This is where they've had success so far. Bergan has. They kick it out now to Mooney, to Sheets now. Sheets has the basketball. Cale Sheets passes to Gavin Baker. Baker gives it back to Sheets. He tries to answer with a three of his own. He can't do so. And Cross County down by 4 gets the defensive rebound.
Yeah, I think the size of Hanson, I think the Bergan Catholic aren't used to seeing 6'3" guards with long arms. Good block there by the junior guard.
Left side, it's Schaefer. Schaefer the basketball. He gives it now to Hanson. Hanson with it at the top of the key. Trailing 11-7. They get it down low in the lane off the glass. It's too strong. Rebound fought for and won by Cross County. They're going to get another crack at it. Here is Anderson. Anderson now to Crawford. Three-pointer. Back iron. Bounces the rim on the rim twice, and it's rebounded by Archbishop Bergan finally. As the Knights have the basketball on the right side, it's Mooney. Mooney passes it across the timeline. He'll immediately get it right back as he calls out the play, directs traffic with 1:01 to go in the opening quarter. He dribbles to the left side. Now on the pick and the roll. The three ball. Baker
showing all his game. The elder statesman on the team. You had to show the young guys what the big man can do.
Bergan has doubled up Cross County 14-7. 46 seconds to go in the first quarter. In the left side of the lane, it is Anderson. Kicks it out right side. Now with it is Schaefer. Schaefer on the right wing. He dribbles with the left hand. Passes it now top of the key to Anderson. Hanson down low. Working with it is Hangelfeld. Passing across the lane, and it's intercepted by Archbishop Bergan with 27 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 14-7 Bergan.
Yeah, Coach Marner could not ask for a better start from his young team. They are winning majority of the 50-50 balls, and they are doing a really good job on the defensive boards.
14-7 is your score. 13 seconds to go in the first quarter as Mooney is hanging around the logo, just dribbling the ball from the right hand to the left hand to the right hand to the left hand. He crosses over. Good move. Floater in the lane is no good, just short. It's rebounded by Cross County. There's the horn, and your score after one quarter of play, 8 seed Archbishop Bergan 14, 3-seeded Cross County 7. Bergan has doubled up the Cougars in the first quarter. We'll step aside, come back in 60 seconds to start period number 2.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Well, if you're head coach for Archbishop Bergan, the Knights, Ryan Molnaric, you're sitting here saying, you know what, we feel pretty good about how we started this game. Came out, there were no real nerves early on, and you have a 14-7 lead after one period. It'll be Cross County basketball to start quarter number 2. They trail it 14-7. 8 minutes on the game clock here in the start of the second quarter, and we are underway. As for Cross County, Anderson has the basketball at the top of the key. Anderson crossing over a couple of times, driving left side of the lane, dumps it off to his teammate in the lane off the glass. It's no good, but a foul as Arbuck will go to the line to shoot 2 shots for Cross County.
Really good job by Anderson getting deep into the lane, getting on 2 feet, dumping it off to Arbuck. even a better job, I think, drawing the second foul on Big Baker. And also, I think for Cross County, this has to be the recipe to get back into this game. Get closer to the rim. I think their superior size, not only being on the forward and center position, but they have some big guards. They got to take advantage of that.
We're seeing this right now. I mean, both of these teams, and obviously this is a conversation when we get down to maybe a little bit lower classes. Both of these teams only about 7, maybe 8 deep,
Right.
only if necessary.
Yeah, and this is where you got to think for Bergan, you got 7 or pretty much a whole quarter left in the first half, and your star player has 2 fouls. You're going to might have to switch up your defensive coverages before he gets in foul trouble.
It is 14-9 as they try to get into Mulneric, unable to as it's deflected out of bounds. It'll go back to Cross County. Bergan leads this one 14-9, just underway in the second quarter.
Yeah, in between quarters, Coach Jimmy Blix put in a little bit of essentially a storm double team on Gavin Baker there, caused a turnover.
Fun fact, Jimmy Blix doubles as the school's athletic director. He's their head basketball coach as well for the boys team. Also their athletic director.
That's called job security.
That is right. Hey, yeah. You can't fire me. I'm the athletic director.
Yeah, he's a great coach. I got a great review every game.
On the left side, here's Cross County in the lane. The floater is too strong and to the right, and it's going to be rebounded by Baker.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Gosh dang.
Job security.
Jimmy Blix cracks the code. Top of the key, Baker fires the 3, unable to hit it, but a long shot generates a long rebound right into the arms of Bergan. They get another crack at it. Down to Baker on the block, gathers himself on the side, and he gets the jumper to go.
Gavin Baker is showing you he's a 3-level scorer. Just waited for the defense to adjust and went right around him. Easy 2 points for the 6'6" junior.
6:37 to go in the second quarter. It's 16-9. Bergan on top of Cross County. Cross County has the basketball as they throw it in the far corner with it now. It was Schaefer. Schaefer now in the lane is Anderson. Anderson's able to get the floater to go and the foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot one more.
Yeah, I think the size and kind of lankiness of Anderson and Hanson has given this Bergan defense a little bit of trouble. Even though they went to the 3-2 zone, I think Anderson with his length and he kind of jump stopped in there, drew the defense, got it up through contact. Easy 2 points there. And so you got to look for that to be more of a theme there from Coach Jimmy Blix. And the reason why I think that is because you got to turn this into a physical game. I think Bergan is a little bit more faster, fleet of foot. And then also I don't think Cross County has made it a physical game on the defensive end yet.
That's the thing is you look at the lineups and just looking as we have a steal for Cross County here, trailing 16-11 in the lane off the glass and in at 16-13 after a nice take to the rack by Arbuck. Now a pass down the floor for Bergan as they'll slow it down, give it to Gavin Baker, who has it on the logo. On the right side, here it is with Mooney. Mooney crossing over for Bergan in the lane, going against Arbuck. Now with it on the right side is Baker, back to Mooney. Mooney trying to beat him off the dribble, stops at the free throw line, throws in the near corner. He lost his defender. This is Dean, and Dean is going to be fouled on the jumper as the defender was trying to recover.
Really good job there by Mooney. Is coming off a sideline pick and roll there, head up. Then him and Dean just had a little bit of eye contact. Dean caught the defender in a negative closeout, got fouled on the shot. That's a good, Nick, you sometimes don't have to get 2 points or 3. You get to the free throw line, you stop the momentum of Cross County right there. That's a really good job there by Dean and Bergan.
17-13 is your score. 5:48 to go in the second quarter. 17-13 Bergan, make it 18-13 Bergan as they have a 5-point advantage. Bergan the 8 seed, Cross County the 3 seed. As a little bit of an extended pressure, full court wise for Bergan. Now they'll back off after Cougars get it in bounds. With it is Arbuck now to the top near the logo to Anderson. Anderson with the basketball. Now throws it left side to Hanson into the block. Now top key. And it's taken away by Mooney. Up the floor is Sheets, and Sheets gets the right-handed layup to go.
Here we go. A little bit of ghost pressure, full court, back to the 3-2 to try to get you to make an unforced error. Good job there by the Knights.
On the right side, here's Arbuck. Arbuck down low on the block. Great wall up by the defender, and we have a foul down low called against Bergan. I think it's interesting, Jay, with a smaller lineup like Bergan has on the floor, like we talked about yesterday, they're going to generate that pressure.
Yeah.
And you said it, Cross County just hasn't been physical enough.
Right, and they need to play with more force, more straight line drives, and every time they've done it, it's either been a foul or a shot or a 2-point play. Now, I think what Bergan Knights have done since Gavin Baker got in the quick foul trouble, that 3-2 zone, which was preceded by a little bit of a ghost pressure, has really paid dividends. And Gavin Baker is controlling the paint.
Yeah.
2 fouls or not. Really good. He's a good young player.
He just blocked a shot, and here comes Bergan, up 20-13 with under 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. On the left side, it's Molnaric. Molnaric bounces it to Baker up top. Now right side to Mooney, to Sheets. Kale Sheets with the basketball. Left side, Dean. Dean now top of the key to Mooney. Mooney throws it right side to Sheets. Sheets, as Baker has it at the top of the key, looking at it. Now left side, Molnaric, wearing some pretty cool specs tonight. And on the left side, it's taken away now by Cross County.
Yeah, Molnaric is representing the same specs as his dad, the coach, is wearing as well. His dad was said, you know what, I need to see you shoot that jumper right there. You're wide open in the middle of the lane.
On the left side,
the hereditary.
Here's
Come on.
Cross County, and here it is with Hanson. Hanson with it, 4:19 to play in the second quarter. Left side, here's Arbuck. Arbuck into the near corner on the right side. 3-ball on the way. Missed on the attempt by Cross County, but the offensive rebound by Anderson. Here's Cross County into the corner. Mid-range jumper. It will not fall. Another offensive rebound. And finally, the third time is a charm by Wyatt Hangelfeld.
Good job by Hangelfeld at following it. He came from the weak side, and Bergan Knights were standing around a little bit. But one thing I want to say, Nick, for a young team, look how crisp this offensive action is. Really good job. Well-coached team here.
On the top of the key, it's Mooney. Mooney with it into the far corner, Molnaric, and he walked with it. One thing I will say, with 3:45 to go in the second quarter, with Cross County, one thing they're doing, they're throwing the same type of pass every single time. They're throwing it and trying to throw it over the top of the defender.
Yeah.
At some point, that's going to create an opportunity for a lot of turnovers if they don't mix it up and create a little variety.
Yeah, and that comes from your lack of experience for the Bergan Knights. You got a bunch of sophomores, and really one thing that we need to look for the rest of the game, next 2.5 quarters, is once Mooney comes over half court, I think every 75%, 80% of the time he's passed to the right.
Yeah.
Cross County and Coach Blix is gonna obviously adjust to that. Look for them to change up their coverage, because right now, even though they got it down to a 5-point deficit, they haven't been able to stop Bergan Knights. Yeah. Anything the Bergan Knights have done or haven't when they haven't scored has been their own self-inflicted wound. So if I'm Coach Blix, if I really want to make a run, I want to emphasize being physical, more ball pressure to take away the efficiency of offense. But then also I want to change up my coverages, because if you stay in man-to-man and they run everything through Gavin Baker or Mooney, then Gavin Baker, then Sheets, then Dean, you're going to be in trouble because the action is too crisp. They're getting to their secondary options. Even when Melneric, had the turnover, I can almost guarantee his dad's going to tell him every time at the Big Ten logo on that type of look, you have to shoot it, whether you make it or not, because it's going to open up things in the future for this
All right,
team.
here we go with Cross County. They throw it over the top of the defender, and on the left side now with it is Hangelfeld. Hangelfeld, great job passing the ball to break the pressure by Cross County. It's 20-17 Bergan.
Yeah, they went through a little 1-2-2 full court trap, and they went right through it like Swiss cheese. Good finish there by Allen.
On the right side.
Right hand pass again there, Nick.
Top of the key. Cross County does it as well. On the right side, here it is with Mooney. Mooney down low on the block, trying to get it over the defender. Now to Baker on the right side, top of the key. Sheets, left side. Here it is with Dean. Dean in the lane, the floater. Great body control, just can't hit the layup, or rather the floater. We have a jump ball in the possession arrow, keeps it with Bergan.
Right, and if I'm Coach Melneric, I like it. I think I got a good matchup with Dean against one of the Cross County slow rotation players, and you keep possession. You keep the momentum down at this end of the court.
20-17 your score. Baseline inbound, they get it into Baker. Now top of the key, Molnaric. Molnaric to Mooney. Mooney on the dribble drive, right side, gets to Baker at the elbow. Baker with the basketball. 2:56 to play. Turnaround jumper off the bank and in.
What is that, Nick? The ATM. Doesn't matter what time of day or night. It's always open. Big time move by Gavin Baker.
Kind of looked like Tim Duncan.
Well, here's the thing with him, and we saw it before with Bryson Ball. When your star players will set good hard screens, your offense will run smoothly.
Yep. On the near corner, now right wing with it for Cross County is Hangelfeld. Hangelfeld to Hanson. Hanson into the far corner. Arbuck back to Schaefer. Schaefer with the basketball, looking for help, gets it to Hanson. Hanson with the basketball, 4 to shoot in the lane. Hanson, and a foul. That's number 3 on Grant Baker.
Yeah, Baker's got to have a little bit more sense right there. You knew once the middle lane was going to get challenged there by Hanson, he swiped at the ball. He might think he had a good block, but the swipe down caused the foul. 3 fouls with 2 minutes and 20 seconds there. Coach Melneric is going to have to bring somebody in that he normally doesn't play because obviously he hasn't subbed much, especially down there at the forward position.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, Cross County has to take advantage of it. And actually, they could be in a good position. Maybe Coach Blix, that was part of it, want to get a middle drive there. You're down 4, possibly being down 3 with it at the free throw line. Everything has to be drive down the middle of the lane.
20.
Also, I don't mean to cut you off. Bergan Catholic has 4 fouls. So the next 2 minutes, minute and a half, you possibly could be at the free throw line and might have the lead going into halftime.
22-18 after Cross County goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. On the left side, it's Dean. Dean with the basketball top of the key now with Bergan. On the right side, it's Mooney. Mooney looks top of the key to Molnaric. Molnaric doesn't even look to shoot. They're not worried about Molnaric's offense. Now we're at it. Three-pointer on the way, and it's no good off back iron on the attempt by Paulson of Bergan. And here we go with Cross County down by 4. 1:52 to go until halftime. On the left side, Hansen now to Arbuck. Just physical play down low as Engelfeld gets the floater to go. As soon as Baker checks out, great play and decision by Cross County to go right down to the paint.
Yeah, Molnaric is going to have to play defense on offense. I mean, Bergan's going to have to play defense on offense. They're going to have to take and bleed the clock right now and then try to up the pace on defense.
Yeah, here on the right side, it's Paulson. Paulson, a short fella, and we have a foul away from the basketball down low. I think they're going to get number 32 with this one, Wyatt Engelfeld.
Right, you know what was funny? The Bergan Knights offensive flow was so smooth, it made Hagenfeld and I think Hansen run into each other. Then he calls him to grab the Knight offensive player. So right now you're going to have a 5-out look here. The motion, the cuts have to be crisp because you got to get easier shots now.
Bergan with the basketball. Now at the logo with it is Paulson. Paulson can't be much taller than 5'7". 5'8" is what he's listed at. Maybe on a good day.
5'6".
Yeah, maybe on a good day.
You could already tell the first come right off the bench, firing a 3. Yeah. He's NBA range type, judging by his warm up.
Here at the logo, it is Mooney. Mooney with 1:03 on the game clock in the second quarter, 10 seconds on the possession. He gets his pocket picked. The other way we go with Hansen. Hansen will back it out. He'll throw it top of the key. Now right side, Cross County for the lead on a 3. And how about number 22 for Cross County, Cole Crawford.
Yeah, the 6'5" senior come off, averaging 6 points a game. Matchup problem. They are well into this game right now.
Cross County on a 6-0 run. They are 4 of their last 4 shots on the left side. Paulson tries to beat him off the dribble, draws the contact, and Paulson going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Listen, Paulson, at 5'8". He playing like 6'8". Did you see him flex on him afterward? Good energy coming off the bench and good momentum shift right there. 6-0 run there by Cross County. 4 of the last field goals. Bergan Catholic, 2.5-minute drought. Good job there by Paulson stopping that run.
As the free throw is good, we are tied at 23.
So right now, Nick, there's 2 ways you can kind of look at it. Okay, 30 seconds left, shot clock's off. Do you want to speed Cross County up, or do you want to play defense depending on if this free throw goes in?
Yeah.
Because your next foul, you're going to be into the bonus.
As the second free throw is good by Paulson as well. He has 2 points on 2 of 2 from the line. 26 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's 24-23. The Cross County Cougars with the basketball down by 1. The shot clock is dark here at halftime. Ahead of halftime, I should say, in the lane. As it's a layup on the left side of the lane for Anderson. And Cross County takes the lead right back. Here comes Mooney with 6 on the clock, with 4 on the clock. Into the corner. Here's the jumper at the horn. It does not go. And at the half, Cross County has come back. They close out the half. 5 of their last 5 shots. They hold Bergan to no field goals in the last 3 minutes of the second quarter, and they take a 1-point lead into the half. It's 25-24 Cross County at the break. We'll step aside, come back in a few minutes right here from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Hey, bestie. Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. We got a real good game at the half in the Class C2 state championship game. Nick Sanders alongside Jay Foreman with you. Cross County leads 25-24 at the break over Archbishop Bergan. The Knights led for a real big chunk of that first half, and then at the end couldn't score in the final 3 minutes of the second quarter. While Cross County could, they finished 5 of their last 5 from the field. Jay, let's talk about Gavin Baker first for Archbishop Bergan. Everything runs through him. It was a risk from head coach Ryan Molnaric not to take him out of the game when he got 2 fouls with about 5 minutes left, even to sit him down for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that could come back.
And then he ends up picking up his third late in the second quarter.
And that's when they went on the 5-5 field goal run. To end the second quarter, and everything goes. I mean, the whole game depends on him because he's such an effective player on both ends. He controls the middle as far as the flow on offense or the whole flow of offense when they have the ball, but he cleans up the boards, he blocks shots, and so. I think Coach Molnaric obviously trusted him, and he just made a little bit of a mistake, but the mistake was set up by the really, really good hard drive by Anderson and Hanson on 2 back-to-back possessions for him to get 2 back-to-back fouls to put him at 3. And so he tried to go to that 3-2 zone, but the worst thing you could do as a defender or defenders at the top of the 3-2 zone is let a guard split you guys, because then that puts your 2 down low defenders in a no-win situation. Good straight line drives. I think at the beginning of the game, Cross County wasn't used to the energy and speed that the Bergan Warriors were able to, obviously play at. And I felt like they had control of the game. Maybe Molnaric was going for the knockout blow a little bit too early, considering how young some of the other players are. But Coach Blix over here, cool, calm, and collective, senior laden. You got to think he's able to bring number 22 Crawford off the bench. Capable scorer at 6'5" guard. He has to use his length in the maturity. I mean, you see guys out here with full, beards and mustaches going against, the baby face. I call them the baby face assassins over there with the Bergan Warriors. So it's going to come down to how Baker gets back into the game and how cautious he is on defense.
Do you automatically start him?
Yeah. I mean, you got to try. Yeah, you got to get back on track. I think that you got the little bit of the momentum back with a couple of free throws. You're down by 1, which is essentially just one time of Baker having the ball in his hand because he's been able to set everybody else up. Look for Mooney to get going. Mooney is 1 of 4, but he's had a lot of opportunities. played a little skittish when Baker went out, right? He had 2 quick turnovers to end the half. So it's either going to have to be Sheets, who had 7 points. That's got to be your B player off of Baker, or I think Mooney out on the break. I thought after he got that, wide open layup that he would get going. Look for him to try to create there out on the wings. And so Bergan Catholic Warriors can stay out of foul trouble. They can make a run. But Cross County has found something with the straight drives and physicality that they were able to count on the second quarter and hopefully so forth.
I was going to say that was one of the keys that we talked about after the first quarter was that Bergan had their way with a smaller lineup, with the speed. They were able to outrun Cross County. The way to retaliate for Cross County, become more physical. They started doing that. They got Baker out of the game with those 3 fouls, and Cross County eventually got the lead 25-24. That's your score at the break. We'll come back in 30 seconds and start the third quarter of action from the Class C2 state championship game. Nick Sainer, Jay Foreman with you. Huge thanks to Harrison Arms back in our 93.7 The Ticket studios, hanging out with us throughout the afternoon and the evening. PBA will be right back to start of the third quarter in the Class C2 title game on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena as a day that's flown on by, Championship Saturday. We've crowned 3 title winners, 1 more to go here with Jay and myself, and then we'll have Class B and Class D2 champions to crown 6:15, 8:15 p.m. here later this evening at PBA. 25-24 is your score at the break. Cross County leads it by 1 over Archbishop Bergan. The Knights down by 1 against the Cougars. And once again, the storyline to watch right now, every statistic is very even. Turnovers, rebounds, obviously the scoreboard, free throws are even. It's been a clean first half too. The only difference maker, the most notable storyline, and we're going to keep on saying it, is that Gavin Baker, the 6'6 forward for Archbishop Bergan, has 3 fouls. So especially if he picks one up early in the third quarter, Jay, you're sitting here going, you have to sit him for the rest of the third quarter and hope that Bergan stays close.
Yeah, and Bergan knows that. But then also I think Coach Melnick is asking everybody else to step up. I think Mooney has the potential. His son, Melnick, had an easy bunny shot that he could have at least attempted. But I think this is a half where Sheets could come alive.
Yeah.
Because I think Cross County is going to really focus everything on Baker. So Baker's going to be more a facilitator to his teammates.
3-seed Cross County with a 1-point lead. We're underway here in the start of the third quarter. On the right side with it is Sawyer Anderson. Now with it on the left side, Thatcher Hansen. Hansen passes back to Anderson, back to Hansen. Top of the key, he has it just underway in the third quarter. Nick Sander, Jay Foreman with you. Here at the free throw line on a back cut in the lane, and we have a foul. Did they get Baker for number 4? And we're about to find out. No, it's going to be on number 5. They catch a break. Both Dean and Baker were in the vicinity. And I felt everybody behind us in the Archbishop fan section exhale as soon as they found that the referee put number 5 up.
The youth and inexperience of Mooney and I think Sheets up front need to understand, just because you're in a 2-3 zone, you don't turn down the pressure. The ease to get that in there close to the superstar center almost put the game out of hand for him.
And now Cross County misses both free throws as it's rebounded by Bergan. Going the other way, here comes Mooney. Mooney with it at the top of the key. He drives left side, kicks it out. Molnaric as he fires the 3 in, no good. Skying high for the offensive rebound is Sheets, but he dribbles it off his leg. It'll go to Cross County. Not a great-looking shot, for at least from a fundamental standpoint.
No, not from a fundamental standpoint, but I guarantee you his dad said, listen, you got to shoot that, but a really good job by Sheets. Just dribbled off his foot, but I like the backside aggressiveness, though.
On the near side with it is Hangelfeld. Wyatt Hangelfeld, leading scorer with just 6 points for Cross County. He has the basketball at the elbow, kicks it out left side. on the dribble drive. Anderson, his pass deflected. I talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Continuously, you're going to try to throw the same type of pass over the top of defenders. Eventually, Bergan's going to figure that out. They did there with the turnover. Here in the middle of the lane, a jumper on the way.
Yeah.
Mooney, bang.
He's got a nice stroke there, lefty there, and it also throws off the defense. He's crazy athletic for a 6'1" sophomore.
Here is Anderson. Anderson with the basketball looking for help, and we have a timeout called by Cross County. They had 1 second to go until they were going to be whistled for a 10-second violation. It's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. It's currently 26-25 Bergan with a 1-point lead.
I like how Bergan's came out. You know, they got to stay in that 2-3 zone to protect Baker. I think a little bit more ball pressure would do this some justice. On the second possession, they did it. They got a turnover caused by Sheets. Then they got back into their offense, got it to Mooney. I think the middle of this, for whatever reason, the middle of Cross County's defense is wide open. And so look for Bergan to attack that. Now, if I'm Cross County, I got to get back to what we did all second quarter. Even against the zone. The two young guys up front will let you split them. You got to move it, quick passes. You got the size. Also, if I'm Coach Jimmy Blex, I'm talking about when you have Hanson 6'2", where you have Anderson about 6'2", 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah.
We have got to crash the offensive boards.
All right, so Cross County with it on the left side. Here's Arbuck. Arbuck passes out of a three-point attempt and back out to Anderson. Anderson now back to Arbuck. He dribbles it or bounces it inside. Cross-court pass to the right wing. Here in the lane is Hanson. Hanson turns around, throws it into Hangelfeld. The floater is good by Wyatt Hangelfeld.
Yeah, Hangelfeld had the angle on Baker there, and Baker couldn't challenge. You keep doing that, that's the easy 2 points.
Mooney with the basketball for Bergan in the lane. Mooney keeps his pivot foot, throws it out to Dean. Dean for Bergan, now top of the key. 3-ball on the way. Kale Sheets hit front iron, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by the Cross County Cougars. Back the other way we go with Cross County on the right side as it's poked away from behind right into the lap of Baker. Here comes Bergan after the Cross County turnover. Down lane, in the lane, and the layup is good by Mooney.
Yeah, good double pump there by Mooney. Better assist there by Sheets. Active hands are giving the Cougars problems.
Great job by Baker to stay straight up and not move his feet at all as the ball handler flew right by him and missed the layup. Now a miscommunication. Baker didn't know he was going to be past the ball there in the lane. Off the glass, too strong. Tip try won't go. And it's rebounded now by Bergan. Smart decision. No, they're going to keep on going. Here's Mooney in the lane, off the glass, and they lead by 3.
Yeah, Mooney's coming alive. He hit that jumper, back-to-back 2-pointers. Good job by Baker there of kind of boxing out the defender. Easy pass for Mooney.
Trey Mooney has 8 points now. In the elbow with it is Cross County. 3-point shot on the way. It will not fall. Offensive rebound is collected by Anderson, and he is fouled by Bergan.
Yeah, good job by Anderson trying to get that offensive rebound. Came in the back door on Melnick, I think, and caused the foul to be called. I think right here, even though Bergan they don't go into their bench, really, it's reluctantly. Yeah. The speed, though, and the pace of this game still is in their favor.
Down on the right side with the basketball dribbling to the top of the key is Sawyer Anderson. Now left side with it. It is Thatcher Hanson. Hanson passes to Arbuck. Arbuck now into the near corner. Back to Arbuck. Top of the key. It's Hanson. Hanson penetrates. Now kicks out to the right side with Anderson. Anderson back to Thatcher Hanson. Hanson with the basketball. 10 to shoot on the possession. The dribble drive in the lane. Arbuck is bumped, and he's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to get Gavin Sheets or Kale Sheets. Excuse me.
Sheets. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of they both were standing straight up. Kind of the feet got tangled up there. Foul on the ground there, and so when I'm thinking about the Bergan Catholic Warriors here, they're kind of running and jumping in their 2-3 zone. And now here comes Paulson, right? They probably are trying to get some offensive punch here and give Sheets a look. They don't want to have the same mistake they had with Baker. You take Sheets out, put in Paulson. He's aggressive. You have to move Mooney down there. So now you got to really be active here up top.
Speaking of down there in the paint, they try a layup. It will not go. Baker's done a really good job of just staying vertical and keeping his feet planted as he does not want to pick up foul number 4.
Yeah.
And after the jump ball, it'll go to Bergan. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. It's 30-27, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside with them, come back in 90 seconds here on 93.7 The Ticket.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sainert, Jay Foreman alongside. 4:15 to go. Cross County will have the basketball trailing by 3. Cross County with it near the timeline. It is Thatcher Hansen. He passes it into the elbow. Back out Hansen to try to tie, and we are tied.
Big time shot right there. A little in and out to beat the zone. Good shot there by Hansen.
But back the other way, a layup is missed. Baker's got to be careful about over the back call. Cross County fans wanted it, but no whistle was drawn. Here comes Cross County. Arbuck in the top of the key. Now gives it out to Hansen as the Cross County Cougars have a chance to take the lead. Arbuck to Thatcher Hansen. Cross County with the basketball near the logo. 3:37 to play in the third quarter. 30-30 is your score in the Class C2 title game. Out right side, Hansen. Can he hit another one? He cannot. The rebound is tipped out and controlled by Dean. Dean throws it cross court now to Mooney. Mooney dribbling with his left hand. Kicks it out. Baker, bang one home. He cannot. And it's offensive rebound, Molnaric. He looks for help. Throws it to the right wing. Now to Baker. Baker to Mooney. Mooney at the top of the key. 3:12 to play. Third quarter. He passes left side to Dean. 3:09 to go. Third quarter, 30-30 your score. On the right side, it is Mooney. Mooney dribbling with the left hand to the top of the key. He drives in left side of the lane, and we have a whistle and a foul called before the shot on the floor.
Yeah, I think all the focus is going into Baker because he's been making money there at the high post, whether it's a jump shot or a pop-out three or a drive. Mooney saw a little lane there and was able to draw the foul. So right now, Nick, you're 3 minutes left in the third quarter. If I'm Coach Melnerick, I'm giving Baker a little bit of heads up. Let's get a little bit more aggressive here.
3:01 to go in the third quarter. They inbound it to Baker. Baker with the basketballs, turns, spins, bounces it to Molnaric in the lane off the glass. Good play by Baker and Molnaric. Two-man game.
Yep, everything flows through him, and it seems to be pretty efficient right now.
Bergan getting real handsy on the left side now with it as they poke it away from behind up the floor. How about Paulson in the lane? Yeah. And he doesn't miss that layup.
Yeah, the Energizer Bunny is coming in paying dividends for the Bergan Catholic Warriors.
Here, 34-30 your score up the far right side as Bergan has the basketball, or rather, Cross County has the basketball. Not sure where I got Bergan from. Now top of the key near the timeline, it is Thatcher Hansen. On the left side with it is Anderson. Now in near corner, 3-ball on the way. Missed it long. Offensive rebound as the Cougars get another crack on offense. Out to Hansen. Hansen with the basketball. Now right side as Schaefer has the basketball. Into the near paint on the right side of the elbow. 3-ball Hansen. He can't get that one to fall. Good strong rebound by Gavin Baker.
Yeah, good job. And this pace is suiting the Knights right now. Yeah. And they are on the move.
Great move by Mooney. He can't get it to go. That could have been goaltending as Cross County hung on the net, but a tip try on the layup is good by Mooney.
Yeah, good job there. They're a little bit more active than Cross County right now.
Here comes Cross County. Free throw line jumper. It's good. Nice shot by Crawford.
Yeah.
And Cross County wants to talk things over, trailing by 4. We've gotten ourselves into a little bit of a track meet.
Yeah, and this fits Bergan Catholic Knights up and down. They have the speed and athletic ability out on the wings, and also they have a 6'6" junior center that can do it all as well.
Yeah.
So they can really play offense a lot faster than Cross County can or wants to. Now, Cross County did a really good job of their 6-man Crawford, which they spread things out. The momentum stopper, 15-foot jumper was huge to let them call a timeout, get some adjustments. So what they're going to have to do is come out of the coverage that they're at, right? They're mainly just man-to-man defense. They can't stay in front of Mooney. Their lucky Sheets isn't in there, but number 22, Paulson, is just caused havoc. He's getting hands on balls on defense. He's getting tips, but then also he can go from three-point line to the other three-point line faster than anybody on the court.
It is 36-32. 1 minute and 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cross County trails by 4. Bergan will have the basketball. What do you know about this song, Jay?
I don't know anything about this song.
Right, really?
No.
Really? I forgot. It's all pumps and a bump with you. Top of the key, it's Mooney. He hands it off now to Paulson. Paulson backing down the bigger defender. Now with it is Mooney. Mooney at the free throw line, stops in the fingernail, now retreats out to the perimeter. Here at the top of the key, left side, it's Mooney. Mooney down low, entry pass. Baker on the back, cut to Molnaric.
Yeah, Molnaric right there. He got the cue from his dad. I need some scoring output from you, son. He's doing it 2 for 2 this half.
Here comes Cross County with the basketball. Crawford with it. Now with it is Allen. Brock Allen in the lane, working on Baker. Good defense once again. And we have a foul on the other end as it is called. And Cross County's got to be careful, especially Crawford as he turned around and was getting at it after the referee.
Yeah, a little bit of a hook. A veteran move there by Mooney. Got out there on the break, the left hand, wrapped him with the right. Cross County fan base didn't like it, but right now, Bergan Knights are outplaying the Cougars from energy, athletic ability, and efficiency.
50 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's 38-32. Bergan out in front of Cross County with 43 seconds to go. Here, top of the key near the logo is Mooney. He's just burning daylight. 10 seconds on the possession. They give it to Baker. Baker with the basketball. Underhand flip. Paulson for 3. Can't hit it. And it's rebounded by Cross County. Back the other way we go with Cross County. Down low. Pass intercepted. Here comes Molnaric. Still 20 seconds on the game clock. They got time as they draw contact with the bucket. What a move by Molnaric as he's going to the line to shoot one more. Look at that guy up in the stands for Cross County. Bam, bam, chicken wing.
Yeah, listen here. Molnaric said, listen, I came alive at halftime. I don't know whether it was a Red Bull or 5-hour energy. He came alive. Not only did he get the steal, Nick, kind of playing coy there, laying in the weeds like a lion. He got it, took it the whole way. Physical off of 2 feet. Excellent finish. But the Cross County fan base, is it the overalls or just a reenactment of what's going on the floor?
Oh, no, it was a reenactment. I'm all for the overalls.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. And the free throw's no good. Baker tips the rebound as it will go out of bounds. It will be Cross County basketball. 14.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. 8-seed Bergan has a 40-32 lead on 3-seed Cross County.
Right now, Nick, I think the speed, the aggressiveness of Bergan Knights is just overwhelming Cross County. You thought they'd be a little bit passive. They're way more aggressive than I think they accounted for.
Crawford with the basketball, 5 on the game clock. They get it to Anderson. Anderson's going to be bumped, and we'll have a foul on the floor, and a sarcastic cheer comes from the section across the way.
If I'm Coach Molnaric, I like that because it would only give us 4 fouls. There's 2.5 seconds left, and the Cougars haven't shown the ability to, I think, it's on the baseline. Now, this does work for the Cougars here because of their height advantage. Yeah. And so if I'm the Bergan Catholic Knights, I am packing the lane.
If I was head coach Ryan Molnaric, I would take Baker out of this game. They're going to go inside the paint. It's taken away by Baker. He'll have a half-court heave at the horn on the way. It is no good. It grazed the front rim. But after the third quarter, your score, Archbishop Bergan 40, Cross County 32. That's your score after 3 quarters of play in the Class C2 state championship game here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into BBA. Nick Sainer, Jay Foreman with you as BBA starts to rise to their feet. Archbishop Bergan's been on their feet since halfway through the third quarter. They're still standing behind us.
Yeah, I think, look, when you have 4 sophomores and a junior, everything they've done has been super exciting, and they've had a unique path here to the state championship, Nick. You upset the number 1 seed, upset the number 4 seed, and here you are in the state championship, fourth quarter against a bigger, more seasoned, stronger cross-county Cougar team, and you have an 8-point lead. And more importantly, your superstar center didn't pick up a foul.
All right, it's 40-32 your score. Cross County with the basketball on the right side in the far corner, down low with it in the lane. It's a layup. It's good. Baker just did not want to commit that fourth foul.
You know that. I think, you know what? He learned from his first half mistakes.
Yeah.
Good job there by Cross County.
Here on the left side, it's Mooney. Mooney with the basketball on the left wing. 7.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Mooney with it. Now left side with it is Dean. In the far corner, Sheets. Cale Sheets was out for a good chunk of that third quarter as well because of just potential foul trouble. On the right side, it's Baker on the right wing. Top of the key with it is Dean. Dean to Mooney. Mooney thought about pulling up from deep. Decides to dribble drive on the left side, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay with Archbishop Bergan.
Yeah, good job there of Bergan coming back after giving up a quick 2 points of working some offense there. And the emergence of Mooney has allowed Baker to kind of rest a little bit and then now try to put on, a show here in the fourth quarter.
40-34 your score. Molnaric gets the inbound pass out to Sheets for 3. Misses it off to the right. No good. And it's rebounded by Cross County. They're pushing the pace. Probably the right call here. Going right at Baker. The layup bounces out. Rebound fought for, and it's won by Dean.
Yeah, good job there by Baker. The discipline that he's shown in the second half lets you know he's going to go and be in here all 4 quarters. Good hustle there by Dean.
Here's Mooney, left side now Molnaric, and he took too many steps.
Yeah, his dad was telling him, look, you're right there, shoot it, because he was thinking about shooting it, and then he's like, no, I like getting in a little bit closer. You're not too mad about those turnovers because I think the 6 points that he had in the third quarter really blew open this game, and it's a difference in the game. But his energy and passion is showing right now.
Here near the timeline, they'll throw it over the top. Left side with it is Hangelfeld. Wyatt Hangelfeld, quiet 10 points tonight. The leading scorer for Cross County, averages right at 10.
Yeah, right at 10. He's right at 8 rebounds, so he's doing his job, but you need to be a little bit better against Gavin Baker.
Here on the right side into the far corner. With it is Crawford. Now to Arbuck. Kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. Hansen missed it. And it's going to be out of bounds to Bergan. 6:24 to play in the fourth.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Blex, I'd like to try to get it in there to Hagenfeld. I'd like to see if I can draw that fourth foul on Gavin Baker. Why? Because not only is the fourth foul on the best player in the game, but it changes the momentum drastically for the rest of the fourth quarter.
40-34 is your score. 6:18 to go in the fourth. Bergan with it. Up by 6, the floater, Mooney got it.
I'm telling you, that's easy peasy right there. The young sophomore, a little hesitation dribble inside out, easy 2 points.
And we have a foul called against Archbishop Bergan. And it will be they'll inbound it on this sideline as Hansen tried to split through a couple of Bergan defenders on his way up the floor.
Yeah, I think they might have got Dean right there. I think the Bergan Catholic Knights fans thought it was clean. A little bit too much body there.
All right, left side. Here it is with Arbuck, inside-out game, into the near corner, 3-ball on the way, missed it long, rebound tipped, it'll go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Cross County.
And you know what? That's a pretty smart play there by Dean because the doesn't reset. Oh, it does reset the shot clock. Excuse me. But if he knows he can't get the rebound, he knocks it towards their goal so their speed can get an easy 2 points.
Here on the left side, it's Arbuck. Arbuck with the Cross County Cougars down by 8 to Archbishop Bergan. Into the far corner, back to in the lane. Pass tipped away. It's going to be Archbishop Bergan basketball.
Oh, good. The active hands there of Sheets. A little bit of discussion. Reverse.
Change the call.
Yeah, reverse. And I like that. You know, the ref on the other side had a better angle. I did think Sheets touched it last, but you couldn't see it from the baseline. I like that working together. But what's apparent right now, Nick, the energy and the intensity of this 2-3 zone is picked up here in the fourth quarter. Bergan Knights are trying to put the nail in the coffin.
Here's Arbuck for Cross County, down low on the block, in the lane, and it's no good on the layup attempt. Molnaric gets the defensive rebound. Bergan might need to call a timeout here to get out of it. No, Baker says, I got it. Let me control the floor. Oh, great step by the big man.
Euro step. Long Euro step with the hesitation. Great move by Gavin Baker. I think that's his first 2 points here in the second half.
Gavin Baker with another bucket on the left side. Now in the center lane, kicks it out. Thatcher Hansen can't get the trifecta to fall. Offensive rebound for Cross County, trailing by 10. It's their largest deficit of the game. On the left side, it's Anderson. Sawyer Anderson kicks it out near corner. Arbuck, top of the key near the logo to Thatcher Hansen. 44-34 your score, 4:55 to play in the fourth quarter. 3-ball on the way. It's no good. Rebound fought for, and we'll have a foul called against Cross County.
Good job by Sheets there, getting his body on the bigger defender of Arbuck right there, getting underneath him and attempting for the rebound, drawing the over the back call. Right here, Mooney's a little tired. You got Paulson, so look for Mooney to be off the ball to try to get a little bit of rest, but they got to attack this 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1 full court trap.
Here is Mooney. Mooney has it, throws it over the top to Cale Sheets. Sheets with the basketball. Cross court pass to Paulson. They are able to get across the timeline with plenty of time to spare. 4:30 to go in the fourth quarter of the C2 state championship game. Now to this is Mooney with the basketball with Bergan up by 10. 7 seconds to shoot. They get it to Paulson. He fires NBA range 3. No, the oop as Baker couldn't get the layup to go. I don't know if it was a shot or if it was a pass.
That was an alley-oop, and Baker was going to jam it, and then he was going to put it in, but missed it, unfortunately.
Now a lazy pass taken away by Cale Sheets, as Sheets will lay it in, and they're up by 12.
Yeah, the run is on. Coach Blexen needs to get a timeout right now. They're playing a little too slow, even though there's 4 minutes left. Yeah. They got to up their pace.
Thatcher Hansen, his pass intercepted. Up the floor we go with Mooney. Mooney takes it himself. The layup is good. Oh. It's 48-34, and Cross County wants to call a timeout. Bergan has all the momentum, up by 14 with less than 4 minutes to play.
Ooh, I think you got a cramp here.
Let's go ahead and step aside. We'll come back in 60 seconds here on 93.7 The Ticket.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, personal banking like you remember.
Hi, this is Chris Elgert, loan originator at Lincoln Federal. I know that buying a home is one of the most important decisions a person will make in their lifetime. That's why you need an experienced loan professional to explain all the options available, to answer all your questions, and to make the home buying process a rewarding experience. Talk with me and discover why Lincoln Federal is personal banking like you remember. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back into the Class C2 State Championship game. Nick Sainert, Jay Foreman alongside Harrison Arns back in our 93.7 The Ticket Studios. 3:45 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 48-34.
Yeah.
And honestly,
you got the baseball music going on. It's like,
hey,
Bergan then stole home twice, on pass balls.
on the right side, now top of the key. Let's see what Cross County can do out of their timeout. They get it inside the paint. Now looking for help, and they get a back cut in the lane. Might have gotten away with a travel. Kicks it out. 3 ball on the way. Unable to connect. Another defensive rebound. How about this? 0 for their last 7 is Cross County as Mooney brings it up across the timeline.
Yeah, you got a 4.5-minute scoring drought against a team that just went on a magical run, 8-0 over the last 2.5 minutes, all spurred by Mooney and Sheets on the defensive end, and Paulson coming in playing big minutes as well.
Here is Paulson on the left side. 3:06 to play in the fourth quarter we have a
breaking ankles out there.
I think it might have been, I don't know if it's a cramp or they
Schaefer.
twisted something. Now on the far side, a three-pointer on the way. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Cross County. Looking to be okay, though, and now they throw it on the left side. Arbuckle with the basketball. They flash down low in the lane. We have a foul called against Mooney.
Yeah, good job. I like I said earlier, I wish they would have got the ball in all game against Hagenfeld against Baker, considering he had 3 quick fouls there in the first half. They went to him, got Mooney there with his hand in the cookie jar. I think, Nick, when you're down 14 and you start to see 2 minutes and no matter how many seconds left in the game, you might start to panic. And so if I'm Coach Blex here, I'm starting to up the pace. And now what the kryptonite is is the young man we're looking at right there. He's listed at 5'8". He's probably about 5'6", 5'7", but he's quick as a cat and he's heady. He's hard to trap.
So here we go, 48-36 after 2 Cross County free throws. They throw it up the floor to Kale Sheets. They get across the timeline, and we're ready to go. Near the logo or standing on the logo is Mooney. Mooney has it on the left side. Great step in the lane. The tough acrobatic shot. Probably not one you want that early in the shot clock. Cross County has the basketball.
Yeah, when you got a young guy in there not used to the situation, Coach Melnick will deal with it. That's a learning tool for the offseason.
On the right side, down low, Hangelfeld working on Baker. The turnaround won't play, and we have a foul called. Who are they going to get this on? It will be Cross County basketball. They're going to get it on number 3, Kale Sheets.
Yeah, Kale Sheets, I think, was grabbing Schaefer when Schaefer was trying to get the offensive rebound. You saw a little bit more aggressiveness from Gavin Baker there defending the shot. Paid dividends because it came up short. He actually grabbed the rebound, but I think Sheets fell asleep a little bit. Now you got a timeout here by Bergan Knights. I can guarantee you Coach Marinek is going to systematically map out the next 2 minutes of this game and try to push themselves to a state title.
2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. 48-36 is your score. We'll step aside, come back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hello. Believe it or not,
You like
old
this
phones
song,
are
huh?
one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with yourself for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
$48-36 your score as a long 3 by Thatcher Hansen does not go, and we will have a rebound by Baker. They get out and run, and Paulson, nobody in front of him. The layup in the lane is good. It's 14-point lead for Bergan.
Yeah, you try to go with your size, a deep 3 right off the inbound. You forgot to get back on defense. Easy 2 points for Paulson.
Here on the left side, Brock Allen for 3. He can't connect. Another rebound for Baker. They throw it out, and Mooney collects it. Mooney with the basketball. Now in the backcourt, picked up his dribble. He needs help, finds Paulson. Paulson's got to get across the half-court line, and he gets bailed out with a foul call.
Yeah,
it was the right call, but he still gets bailed out.
No panic there from Mooney. I like it. Uses pivot. Paulson came and got it. When you're trying to close out a game, Nick, you need your guards and forwards and even Baker as a center to go get the ball, be strong with it. Bergan Catholic has done a better job of that here in the second half, obviously, but I think they have made Cross County Cougars play the type of basketball they want to play versus what they had originally planned to play.
Paulson gets it into Molnaric. Molnaric dribbles to the left side. He now gives it to Mooney. Mooney with the basketball 90 seconds to play in the Class C2 state championship game. It's a 14-point margin. On the left side, Molnaric. Now to Baker. Baker with the basketball. 18 still on the possession. He crosses over in the lane off the glass. He can't connect. It's going to be rebounded now by Wyatt Hangelfeld. Hangelfeld with the basketball. Now left side, it's Schaefer. Schaefer to Hansen. He fires the tray, and he drains it.
There you go. You finally got one to go for him. Good ball movement there. In and out to the corner, top of the key. Hansen airballed one and made the last one.
That breaks a 0 for 10 spurt that Cross County was on. They are now 1 for 11, or 1 for their last 11, I should say. Overall, from beyond the three-point line, 4 for 20. Archbishop Bergan's not much better, 2 for 13.
Yep.
But you look at overall shooting percentage, Archbishop Bergan close to 50%.
Yeah, and they're getting a lot of runouts. They're getting a lot of easy shots. And then obviously Baker was doing work in the beginning of the game and hasn't really been able to get it started in the second half, but hasn't needed to. You look at Cross County shooting 23s. You just look at the last 5 possessions. They just made the last one, but they shot 4 straight three-point shots, which didn't allow them to use their size and strength. It was quick shots, too, which led to 5 straight or 4 straight field goals of Bergan Knights, or for the Bergan Knights.
50-39 is your score, 1:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Bergan, the 8th seed, after knocking off top-seeded Freeman by 2 points and then being able to win their semifinal matchup, they are 74 seconds away from hoisting the Class C2 trophy.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. You know, sometimes when you have a young team, they start to scoreboard watch. And you see Coach Milner telling her, he's looking at sheets. He said if you see any delay of getting the ball in, you gotta dart to it now.
Yeah. Here as they throw it down the floor, a one-handed pass like a receiver on a Hail Mary as Baker has it in the near corner. He's able to keep the dribble. Now he dribbles it off his foot, and we have an Archbishop Bergan timeout. He's going, grab the ball.
Yeah, I think Baker was confused whether he was going to try to put an exclamation point with a slam dunk. It's just like a receiver running without catching it. Coach Melnick had a really good play, drew up because he had his 2 guards out here at half court, have him dart down, and had one of the best athletes go deep on time and on target pass from Mooney. Didn't lead to anything. But more importantly, good hustle by Gavin Baker to get it back. Excellent job by Coach Melnick of being in the moment, calling the timeout now. Now you got it at sidelines out of bounds. You're still up by 11, 67 seconds away. So I guess the only good thing is you burn 6 or 7 seconds.
Yeah.
And so when you think about it, we got to get it in. You got to find a way to get an offensive flow, not just hold the ball, because they're going to double team at half court once you get closer to the sideline. So you're going to have to get somebody to flash the middle, and then you're going to have somebody that's on the wings really dive to the basket, because you cannot let everybody just sit there and watch the ball and try to intercept it, because the worst thing you could do offensively for Bergan Knights is allow Cross County Cougars to get a couple easy steals and runouts and they're able to use their timeouts and then get back into this game.
40 of the Archbishop Bergan 50 points have come in the paint tonight. How about that one? Now a pass on the inbound play, and it's going to be a backcourt by no. They're going to say he stepped on the boundary.
Yeah.
He was right up against the timeline as well, so it could have been either one.
Yeah,
but a bad place to inbound the basketball.
Right, and that's where you need to really use the size and strength of Gavin Baker. He only has 3 fouls, so you want him to get off of any type of tight coverage. The sophomore has made a sophomore mistake, but you know what? Coach Melnick is right in his 2-3 zone. He's counting on Cross County not being able to hit threes, which they haven't been able to do all game.
Here is Cross County on the right side with the basketball. It's Thatcher Hansen. Hansen with it, passes right side, cross-court pass into no man's land. The table to our left had no idea it was even coming.
Yeah, you almost did. Lucky it wasn't a little bit higher. It would have been a knockout blow here. I would have tried to get my left hand there and make a one-handed catch. Not like Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, of course not.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I have no place to trip right now.
No, you're sitting down.
This is going to be huge here, how they get off of press coverage. Young players don't know how to yet.
They inbound it. It's going to be caught by Mooney. Mooney with the basketball. He almost gets it poked away. Now Mooney with it looking for help. We have a foul called. That'll only be team foul number 3 on Cross County. And so that means that they got to foul 2 more times before they are in the bonus. Bergan, that is.
You know, Nick, these are the type of sideline out of bounds you go through and you put in the first couple of practices. It seems like not really a big deal. Now you know how important it is when you're trying to close out a state championship game.
They get it into Mooney. Mooney, they could trap him, and we have a timeout called by Archbishop Bergan. It's a full timeout as well. They lead it currently 50-39 with 48.8 ticks on the clock.
Yeah, if you could just burn the next 32 seconds, if you're Bergan Catholic Knights, you're home free. Now, Coach Melnick has to get over there, get everybody's attention, and they have to have all eyes on that blackboard or the whiteboard that he's got over there, because they have got to get the ball inbound, secure, Nick, have a process to get it over half court, and then create some space so you can use Sheets, Mooney, Paulson's their closer, and then obviously Baker's the exclamation point to not only burn the clock, but if you get an easy 2 points, you pretty much put a nail in the coffin for the Knights. Now, for Cross County here, you got to look at, okay, you get the ball on a jump ball. That's your advantage. Number two, they have not shown the ability to handle your pressure. So you're trying to go for steals and jump balls to get the possession game going, and you got to get closer to 5,000, so you got to get to the free throw line as well.
I just think this is fascinating. So 6 of the 50 points for Archbishop Bergan have come from beyond the three-point line. 4 of the other 4 of the 44 have come from the free throw line.
Yeah.
The rest have been in the paint. As we have a steal on the inbound pass, Cross County misses the layup. They put it back up and in with 41 seconds to go. We have a Cross County timeout, but it's just incredible. There's been no jump shots. It's all been in the paint.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's all been in the paint, and it hasn't been total Gavin Baker. He has 13 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's been Sheets. It's been Paulson. It's been definitely Mooney with his mid-range left-handed floaters and jumpers. But more importantly, right now, we talked about being a young player now, Nick, and this is whether you're a young player by how long you've been in high school or young player by experience. Closing games is the hardest thing to do. You know there's 41 seconds left. You start the clock watch. Oh, we're up by 9. There's no way they could come back. We've seen it. The North Star game. Joey Werning and the Southeast staff did a really good job of coming back and playing the situational basketball game where 41 seconds to them seems like 4 minutes. That's the same thing Cross County is trying to do, is extend this game. So you got to beat you. I'm going to tell you one thing. The hardest thing for young players to do under pressure, this is in high school basketball on this stage, is go to the ball on press break. They can do it in club basketball. They can do it in the YMCA or whatever during the regular season. You got to get your body going. It's got to be something that you got to really try to do.
Bergan with the basketball. They inbound it here to Paulson, and he is fouled. That'll be the 4th team foul on Cross County. 39.7 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and now you got to really go. And you got also a big thing here is when you're running sideline out of bounds, you got to get your spot, own your spot, especially against bigger, stronger players.
Sideline inbound here for Bergan. They look to get it in, and they get it into Baker. Baker is immediately fouled with 39 seconds to go, and Baker is going to go to the line where he is 0 for 1.
Right, good job there by Coach Melnick. Right, get it into Paulson the first time, and if he's like a little water bug, if he could got past his defender, it's an easy 2 points. But when you know the 5th foul was coming, they called the play specifically to get it to their best player and the guy he trusts most, his junior forward Baker.
50-41 is your score. 39 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
You know, you see a lot of the players here, you see Dean over here, and the first thing he did was look up at the scoreboard, right, and try to see how much time is left. Now here comes Marinick back in for defense and rebounding. This is the longest 39 seconds, not only for the players, but I'm sure the fans. And so you got to really think about finishing. It's probably going to take one more stop on defense to seal this game or a free throw.
50-41 your score, and it's good on the 2nd free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line as here comes Cross County. Top of the key, Hanson. Hanson left side. That pass deflected, taken away. Cross County fights for it. They get it back. 3 ball, Sawyer Anderson. No good. Rebounded, tipped up in the air, controlled by Mooney. And Mooney is fouled hard. 26 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. It's 51-41 Bergan.
Yeah, they can start to feel it. Coach Marinick is almost able to breathe a sigh of relief. The more the ball got tipped around, Nick, the better it was for Bergan. Good job by Dean of staying on the ground and tipping it and chasing it and putting the Crosstown Cougars in a position not to be able to tie the game, and really good job there by Mooney, securing it with 2 hands and almost like a fullback. When you used to play fullback, you get the ball.
Right.
I remember I came and watched you when you played intramurals.
Is that right?
I did.
No,
You did. You went to second. What is it? Second swing, not second swing. You went and got some cleats and everything. I came and watched you.
Played against sports.
Yeah, played against sports.
As I didn't know you came and watched.
I did.
That's support.
From afar. I didn't give you my evaluation because I was being a nice teammate.
I know. 3-pointer on the way. Hansen, he misses it. Offensive rebound for Sawyer Anderson. We have a jump ball, and the possession arrow gives it to Archbishop Bergan.
Yeah.
They're up by 12 with 19 seconds to go.
Yeah, they're feeling it right now. A bunch of sophomores and a junior. Listen, Class C2, you are now on notice. They just beat a bunch of seniors and a junior. You're seeing stars being born right above our eyes,
And here we go. Archbishop Bergan can start to feel it as Cross County waves the white flag. They bring in all the subs. Bergan does the same, and the celebration is on at PBA. Archbishop Bergan will win a state title for the first time since 2014. They were here. They were runner-up in 2019, but here for the first time since 2014, Archbishop Bergan going to be your Class C2 state champion.
I think they took. I always said that young teams don't know what they don't know. Bergan Knights knew that they were going to be champions tonight. The energy, the physicalness, the skill, the toughness that they were able to execute the game plan today that was set forth by the coaching staff led by Coach Melnick. And then obviously early on, Nick, Gavin Baker was all that was advertised. You would have had a legendary game in Bergan Catholic Knights history if he didn't get that quick 3 fouls. But guess what happens? Mooney steps up. More importantly, Cale Sheet stepped up big time. And then you brought in the biggest little man in PBA, Paulson, 5'8", played like he was 6'8", sealed the game.
Here we go, 10.3 on the game clock. They inbound it here to Kimanow. Kimanow lost the basketball, gets it back. Now he gets it poked away. 3 seconds on the game clock. 1 second on the game clock. At the horn, Cross County hits a shot, but it doesn't matter. The Bergan Knights are your Class C2 state champions as they knock off Cross County 53-43. The 8th seed, Archbishop Bergan. They defeat top-seeded Freeman, 4-seed Summerlin, and now 3-seed Cross County en route to their first state title since 2014.
Man, Coach Marinick and the Bergan Catholic Knights, welcome to Nebraska State High School basketball boys history. An 8-seed knock off the 1. Then you knock off the 4, and then you knock off the heavy favorite Cross County Cougars senior-led team. Man, what a game.
Archbishop Bergan.
Really good play today, man. That was a really good game, man. You got to be happy for them.
Yeah.
For young sophomores to be out there, not even an ounce of being scared, more aggressiveness, more skill than the team that they played today.
Archbishop Bergan, they are your 2025 Class C2 state champions. They win at 53-43 over Cross County. Jay, I can't thank you enough, my friend. As you helped me a ton these last 2 weeks. This is our last one, as least planned. Last one here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Shout out to Jay Foreman, ladies and gents, hanging out with me a lot over the last 2 weeks. He got tired of me.
I did.
We're going to take a hiatus from each other.
That's great by me.
I know.
I don't really like you no way.
I'll see you Monday. We're going to take a 24-hour hiatus. Don't call, don't text. And for now, we're going to send it back to our 93.7 The Ticket Studios. Bergan, your 2025 C2 state champions.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "you have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchase from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent